Hey, you made it! Thanks for joining me today.
Hi there, Sandra here from the Schwowin's Nest. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my home. Today I am going to share with you all of my spring and Easter decor. So I'm going to give you a tour of different areas in my home that I have decorated. I'd like to also share with you that I have just hit a 2,000 subscriber milestone and I am so excited, and I can't thank you all enough for the viewers, for the subscribers, for everyone who joins me on a daily basis to see what I'm up to on my channel. I really appreciate your support. So thank you again. Okay, grab yourself a cup of coffee or a nice pot of tea, put your feet up and get ready to see what I've done with my home for spring and Easter.
Right now, I'm standing in my foyer looking into my living room. These two little boxwood ball arrangements are something that I leave here year-round. Looking towards the left as you come into my home, I have this angled wall where I keep this little bench which helps us put our shoes on, and I've just draped it with that buffalo check blanket. I've got a lot of wall space right here when you walk in, so last year I decided to put up this shelf over the mirror to give me somewhere to decorate for the seasons. This is a short wall that is sort of the divider between the foyer and my kitchen, which you can kind of see in the background. And this compass I picked up at Walmart a couple of years ago. It was $24.99. I just love it. It has that really old farmhouse distressed look. Underneath that, I decided to hang this little welcome sign. This is something that I sometimes switch out and put on the front door, but I thought for this year I wouldn't mind having it indoors. It was made out of 3 wreath forms from the Dollar Tree, some hydrangeas from Michael's, and this welcome sign was also from a dollar store. Just below this, I have my lantern and a spring decor egg arrangement. Both of these things I created myself. The lantern I'm keeping out year-round, but this little arrangement with the eggs will just stick around for Easter, and then I'm going to put it away. Above the bench, when you first come in, is this mirror, which I painted white. It was an old mirror from the cottage, and I put this shelf up because this will allow me to change my decor. So I decided to just put the Market Fresh food sign that I created. I've got 2 vases on either side, which are from the Dollar Tree, and I just put some white paint on the inside. They were actually part of my winter home decor that I created. And then I just wanted to add a little bit of greenery, and the topiary is something that I didn't think I would like, but I actually love it. This was a Valentine's topiary that I did with an ombre style, and I just love it. I'm not a pink person, but it's going to stay out because it just is so pretty. Turning around, I have this other little corner, and I have a dresser here with this cute little bunny basket that was a trash to treasure that I did not too long ago. This is a little corner on the other side of my front closet. Again, I tend to have a lot of little nooks and crannies in my home where I can go ahead and make these little vignettes. I'm not sure that I'm going to keep this as plain as it is, but I really like these 2 pieces together. So one was from a challenge, the sign, and the other one was from a Christmas farmer's market. This is the view of my living room from the foyer. I'm going to start by showing you this little sofa table that I have right in front. If you watch my channel, you'll know that I do a lot of thrift store flips and trash to treasures. So on this tray, I have a bunch of different things that have been thrifted, combination of some Dollar Tree items like this home sign that I painted, and I have this cloche. I just added some little Dusty Miller flowers and some purple just to give it a touch of spring. This sofa table didn't have a bottom shelf, so I created it out of pallet wood quite a few years ago, and it gives me the ability to add some decor here. This garden tool crate was also a thrifted find and part of a challenge from a few weeks ago. And then I just kept this little wood slice and this white pitcher. I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more of a farmhouse theme to my home. So I got these pillow covers. A couple my mom sewed for me, and the others were from napkins that I picked up on Amazon. I like to put things in trays. So I had this Market Fresh tray that I painted a while ago, and I just added one little spring touch here, which is this birdhouse. It was a thrifted find, and I think it's meant to have a candle inside of it, but I just like it plain. The space in between the windows I really love. It's a large space, and last year I made this window decor with 4 windows from the Dollar Tree and these thrifted shutters. I also just recently added the shelf, which makes it a wonderful area to decorate for the seasons. This coffee table is from my mom. She didn't have any space in her home, so I kept it for myself. And I just decorated it with a buffalo plaid placemat and a crystal vase filled with some florals. At the bottom of the coffee table, I decided to put this cow. I've had him for about 29 years. He was a bridal shower gift. So I have had farmhouse in my veins for a really long time. This floral is actually a lime and lavender wreath that I created last year for summer, and when summer rolls around, it'll be hanging on my front door. I keep this wooden box with some cuddly blankets right next to the sofa. You never know when you might want to just cuddle up on a damp spring night. A little farmhouse sign and this thrifted stool that I painted using some stencils. These 2 cabinets are from IKEA, and they house a lot of my china and dishes that I don't use very often. This topiary tree is one of my best viewed videos, so thank you to all the viewers who love watching that. Every year I just add some eggs to it. This home sign I picked up at Winners quite a few years ago. I just love it. And underneath that, I finally got around to creating this tobacco basket lavender and lamb's ear wreath. I love this arrangement. I've seen so many of them online, and I was finally able to create one myself. Here's my thrifted chicken that I painted, and I have this little wreath with some eggs on it just on top of the candle holder, and I just think it looks sweet. This is a huge wall that overlooks my family room, but it's actually facing the kitchen. So I do have the same things up here, but the only thing I changed is I added a little soft pink hydrangea into that one little container. In this space, I just added the white ceramic chicken, which was also a thrifted find, and I added some purple and white flowers into the boxwood arrangement. This is my little farmhouse nook. I've got these signs on here and they just stay all the time, but below this I added a large planter that I created a while ago, and I thought it would be a nice addition to this corner. We eat at our table every day, so I wanted to just keep it simple. I'm just using my buffalo plaid runner and the tiered tray that I decorated for spring and Easter in a previous challenge video. The chair covers are something new. I purchased these. One set was from SureFit and the other set was from Wayfair, and I will leave those links in the description box below. It really just brightens up the look of the space instead of having a dark table and dark chairs. This is a view of my kitchen. I have really tall ceilings. They're, I think, around 11 feet high in the center, so I have a lot of space over my cupboards to put things. I don't like to put a lot of stuff, but I have added some little pieces that represent spring for this year. On this side, I created this barn with just printing off on computer paper in a sepia tone and then Mod Podging them on top. This little bike came from my Dollarama, and then I have a thrifted basket with some greens and some birch logs hanging out. My farmhouse sign is something that I created last year. I picked up these letters from Hobby Lobby and I just hot glued them onto a big piece of barn board. I like keeping things more on the simple side with more white tones and just little pops of greenery here and there. I painted this lantern white, and inside it is a little thrifted concrete bird and a little bird nest with some magnolia blossoms. The last section of my kitchen that I'm going to show you is this part that is over the glass cabinets. I love these two white pitchers. These are my large pitcher collection, and then the smaller one was on the other shelf. I also made this farm fresh milk sign, and I found this cool milk bottle at a thrift store as well. So I thought it created a nice little vignette. This is some decor in my upstairs bathroom. I did the Easter egg decor for a challenge that will be coming out tomorrow, and I also just added some magnolia blossoms and a few other things to these shelves. The last area that I'm going to show you is in my master bedroom. This is a big wall on one side of our room, and I love this wreath that I have in the center. This is actually the first thing that I created for my YouTube channel last year, and it's really pretty and beautiful. And the window I just created the other day for the Look for Less challenge.
If you enjoyed the video, please hit that red button, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified when I upload new content. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.